All right, look. You know what I respect about the Packers? What I respect about the Packers is they do it the right way. All right, they do it the right way. They don't sit here and overdraft quarterbacks. They don't sit here and force quarterbacks to the field. They also don't sign bum ass old quarterbacks to be stopgaps. They don't do none of that. They don't bring in the Brock Osweilers and freaking quarterbacks like that who just have like good runs, and they don't try to rehabilitate stuff like the Colts bring in Daniel Jones. Like the Packers don't do these things. The Packers get one quarterback every 15 years, and he always nice. I've been on this earth for 35 years. I can't remember, like, out of them 35 years, have the Packers ever been trash? You have Brett Favre, then you have Rodgers. That's 30 years right there. In the past couple years, you didn't have Jordan Love. There's dudes in their 20s that have never seen the Packers look like the Browns. There's dudes in their 20s that have never seen the Packers look like the Giants looked before we got Russell Wilson. They've never seen the Packers look inept, ever. And the irony of the situation is, I saw Rodgers sit for 3 years. I saw Jordan Love sit for 3 years. And guess what? Brett Favre was out there going to NFC Championship games, 37, 38, 39 years old. The Giants beat him in the NFC Championship game, for crying out loud. Aaron Rodgers is winning MVPs at 37 and 38, 39. He's still winning MVPs. And guess what? Rodgers was sitting on the bench. He was a first-round pick. Around the same area that Jaxson Dart got picked. Jordan Love, around the same area. Jaxson Dart got picked. That 20 to 30 area, that 23 to 27 area of the draft, that's where they all got drafted. So why not sit Jaxson Dart for 2 or 3 years? Why not? As long as Russell Wilson is balling, keep his ass out there. There shouldn't be any rush to get Jaxson Dart on the field. None. The Packers have shown you the longer a quarterback sits, the longer he develops, the more he gets comfortable with the system. When it's actually time to put him in the game, he's that dude. Have y'all noticed that? When these quarterbacks sit, because you got to remember, Aaron Rodgers sat in the Mike McCarthy system for years. So they was able to redo his throwing motion. He was able to learn the system, learn behind Brett Favre. By the time Aaron Rodgers took over, he was really, really ready. Same thing with Jordan Love. He sit in Matt LaFleur's system for years. Redo your throwing motion. Hammer the system into your brain. Watch Aaron Rodgers run said system in your brain. You got this dude Jordan Love looking just like Aaron Rodgers, for crying out loud. The throwing motion, the improviser. He looked identical to Aaron Rodgers because he sat there and watched him orchestrate the offense year after year after year. I got news for you. It only take like 2 seasons to find out if your quarterback is good or not. You don't need the whole 5. Jordan Love, we knew if in his first 2 years he was going to be good. Aaron Rodgers, well, he won the Super Bowl the second year, so you knew he was going to be good. Like, if that quarterback is good, you know. And on top of that, when you've had him in your building for 2-3 years prior to him starting, you know what kind of kid he is. You know what his work ethic looks like. You know who he is and who he isn't. So when you finally give him the reins, give him the keys to the Ferrari, you know he ain't going to crash it. So I'm all for letting Jaxson Dart sit as long as possible. As long as humanly possible. Because if Jaxson Dart, a first-round pick who Brian Dable is in love with, if he's on the bench, if he's sitting, that means we're winning games. Because you know Brian Dable wants nothing more than to get his guy, his prized possession, his crown jewel, the one he made Joe Shane draft. You know he can't wait to get him on the field. So if there's a situation where that dude is not getting on the field and he not even dressing, that means we winning. And that means Russell Wilson out there balling. And that's what I want to happen. Like, I'm not obsessed with the whole, we got to get the young guy in. Let's see Jaxson Dart. No, Fisk want to win. Fisk is perfectly fine winning with OG Russell Wilson. If Russell Wilson wants to spend the last 2 or 3 years of his prime with the Giants, and he out here throwing 30 touchdowns a season, and we could compete for a Super Bowl now and not 10 years from now, let's do it. There's no point in having a rookie on this Giants team. We have no, bro, we're one of the highest, what do you call it? I don't even know what to call it. Like, what I'm trying to say is we have no salary cap. I was going to say one of the highest spending teams, but yeah, technically, yeah, that's what we are. One of the highest spending, we have no salary cap. You think Akirake's cheap? You think Clausen and Debo's cheap? You think Holland's cheap? You think freaking having Abdul Carter is cheap? You think Kayvon's cheap? Those two dudes alone is like $80 million contracts because they were top 5 picks. That's $30 and $40 million respectively. You think Dexter Lawrence is cheap? Andrew Thomas is cheap? Like, the Giants have a roster that they're spending like a team that's trying to win today. They don't have a roster that's spending like a rebuilding team. We have mad contracts out there, man. So it's like, let Russ cook. Let Russell Wilson cook while this team is ready to win. This team is ready to win now. Brian Burns, how can I forget the highest paid player on our team? Brian Burns, like, this team is ready to win now. We're not winning with a rookie quarterback. Let Russell Wilson try to get a Super Bowl the next 2 seasons, maybe 3. I'm cool with 2. I think Russ, let him play this year, let him play next year. We can start Dart year 3. Year 3 is fine. I think 2 years is good enough for him to sit. I don't think we need to sit the dude for 3 years. But if Russell Wilson is balling, then yeah, he can sit another year. But for the most part, I don't see any circumstance in which Russell Wilson, unless he's garbage, isn't our quarterback for this year and next year, because you can't let Russ walk if he takes us to the second round of the playoffs. If we end up in the NFC Championship game, you can't really let Russ walk. You got to give him a chance to get the job done the next year. So that's what type of time I'm on. I know some Giants fans expect us to suck and whatever, but this defense is filthy. And we got a Malik Neighbors, and we got a quarterback that can get Malik the ball. I don't see a world in which we suck. Our defense too good. Our defense is just too good to be trash. I'm sorry. Like, I can't picture a world in which we suck. Our defense is too good. So, yeah, we going to be competing next year. We just got to see how much Russ, how much is he going to cook? Are we going to be winning because of Russ, or are we going to be winning because of our defense? That's a big difference. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Hit the like button, the sub button, hit all those YouTube buttons, share my content, all that good stuff. That's it. That's all. My name is FiskVicious, and I approve this message.